One thing I see that stands out is Snow Crows has 2 mesmers for Sloth, whereas Quantify only using 1 mesmer, so there won't be a guaranteed distortion on every member of the group.
Oh. Well, maybe they don't need that. They're just relying on their amazing dodging capabilities to get this done, and I believe they are both 8-manning this boss as well, if my counting skills are not mistaken. With a 6-1-1 versus a 4-4.
Both Fennec and Goku do not have max shared inventory slots, so
what
the prize money.
Wow.
Prize money is gonna
it's gonna go for the.
It's gonna be a life changer.
Yeah, it really is. You know, maybe do they give you more DPS as well? I'm not. Maybe they do.
I mean, you can keep all of your ogre pet whistles and blinding powder. It's just great. All your tools to exploit dungeons.
Of course. We'll be getting started just momentarily here. The countdown begins. Hopefully the timer will actually be able to be used, because it may get very, very close here. I have a feeling we may be about to see a close match. And then in before it turns into a massive clown fiesta and they all just wipe 50 times and we're still here tomorrow morning. That's what's about to happen. I can feel it. But for both of these teams, I certainly hope that will not be the case. And
here we go.
It's off. Here we go.
Yup. It begins.
Both teams stealthing past the trash.
Skipping all those slubs.
Yep. I mean, a very, very common tactic. We've seen a lot of that stuff here in this tournament. That is just that's the way. You don't want to have those things aggroed on there. Otherwise, you'll end up with a minute of cripple and end up being dead. And that is never what you want to happen. And just moving on to Slothasor right now. Immediately taking that mushroom, leaping forwards with a dodge jump. Just magnificent display of slobbling control there. Oh, nearly got hit by the Mesmer shield though. That would have been a little bit awkward. There we go. I mean, both of these teams will have extremely high DPS, but actually it is a member from SC going down already. Quickly revived, but a little bit of a rocky start for them there.
SC with only 1 Elementalist. Interesting to see if in the later phases they have issues with slublings, since they won't have that great meteor shower cleave.
I suppose they are just very confident in their pulling game with their druids and mesmers, as they do have 2 of those.
Yep.
So they will just be pulling them to the boss and then immediately cleaving them down will be the strategy they'll be going for here. Let's see if it will pay off. I believe Quantify is a little bit ahead right now in terms of damage. Oh.
One other advantage for Snow Crows with this team comp is that their CC is probably slightly better.
QT having a little bit of trouble with the Sloth chaining his animations, losing a lot of damage there, unfortunately, as he was a bit out of position there, unfortunately. Going for that breath attack while he was still a good distance into the poison zone. There we go, break bars going through, and we have QT already on below 50% actually, dodging that first shake very effectively. So, am I right, guys? Are they a little bit ahead of Snow Crows right now by about 5 or 10%?
QT is a little bit ahead of Snow Crows right now.
Good.
They're both in the 40s, but there is a bit of a gap.
And Snow Crows having another down there, and it was on their Elementalist as well, so that's a lot of damage that they have unfortunately lost there. There we go.
I'd just like to point out that Easy Bugatti Easy is quite the character name. Not quite as good as the one that I just got. I just got the name Noob Gamer Girl.
What?
Noob Gamer Girl.
Noob
was
Gamer
not
Girl.
taken somehow.
That's a terrifying chat cover from Goku there. I mean, what even is that? What is this image?
I think a picture of Abe.
Okay. But it seems that Snowcrows are actually struggling a little bit with the pressure of the fight. They do have a few downs fairly consistently, whereas QT, I believe, have not even had a single down so far.
They're still very close to each other, though.
They absolutely are. There's just a few percent in this right now. But I believe QT are going into the last break bar at approximately the same time that Snowcrows go into the second to last one. And they will... How many percentage did they manage to get? Did they get 2% there, I think? Or 3%? Either way, the Sloth is about to be finished off for Quantify, and they will go on to the Bandit trio. I don't think they even go for those revives. Unfortunately, some of them did get hit by the shakes. That's that lack of second Chronomancer punishing them a little bit. And yep, there we go. They do manage to get it. But Snowcrows definitely in hot pursuit here.
Goku with the intentional GG, with the boss still at 6%.
He just wants to go and immediately swap over to his other stat set and change his build so he does not waste any time at all.
Hopefully switching from the Berserker's armor this time around.
There we go. So we have Quantify a little bit ahead right now, just by a smidge, but it is still a difference. It is still a little advantage for Quantify, who have already started mopping up the bandits inside the camp. Didn't QT start at -02? Yes, that is because the timers account for the delay of each stream to make it fair. If it did not count for the delay, they would be inaccurate. This means the timers are actually accurate relative to my internet. Things may actually be a little bit different if you were to go to the actual streams. But that is why the time is different on these timers, to ensure that it is fair and accurate. But here we go. Both teams just cleaning up the remaining bandits. QT going to that stacking spot to lure them all into that little nook and start getting some serious work done. Here we go. Snowcrows, though. Not really too much they can do here. This is, to a certain extent, this is basically they need to just prepare themselves mentally for Matthias, right? Because they need to gain a little bit of ground. And to a certain extent, they can just relax on this event and just kind of cruise through at least the first part of it while they wait for Narelle to spawn. And that is where they actually have to do something. They actually have to do some work then.
Exactly, and we haven't really seen a really bad Narelle get this tournament. We're overdue for a Narelle where there's just no tornado control and everything is complete chaos.
I'd really love to see that. We have seen some bad Veil Guardians, though.
That is true, and Escort. It's funny, isn't it? What, you would not expect that, would you? At all. That is the complete unexpected. You would expect Matthias to be a clown fiesta. You would expect Zera to get a bit weird. But actually, it has been some of the, underestimated bosses that have been causing the trouble for these guilds.
Yeah, especially with Escort, at least. It's because they're doing it with 7, which puts a lot more pressure on. But Veil Guardian, I noticed that a lot of the teams were going 8 or even 9 players for Veil Guardian.
No. I think because there is such a brutal punishment if anything goes wrong. If you don't get those distorts, it will just completely go wrong, and you'll end up flat on the ground dead. And that's what was causing those wipes. Potentially some teams being a little bit overconfident and then being punished for that overconfidence. QT just getting ready for Zane to spawn, trying to mop up any remaining bandits going in that corner. Corner stack exploit to make sure they all... Oh, actually, that didn't work at all. Never mind. Nice exploits, guys. The bandits completely ignore Fennec and just run on through. But they get cleaved down anyway. Wow, look at that camp. Completely clean. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, okay, actually, no, it's not anymore. Some more bandits came. Never mind. Cancel that. Cancel that. But anyway. This is not exactly the most exciting of encounters, unfortunately. And then we have SC just finishing off Berg, on my stream at least. And they will again begin the cleanup process, whereas Zane will be spawning for Quantify very, very shortly, and they will use the dogs to devour his flesh. And they have been released. So not only will they make short work of Zane, they will also clean up any bandits, as they do extreme damage to those bandits.
As the dogs are not happy about being caged up in their prisons inside the camp.
Are you going to give us some of the lore? Are you going to give us the lore?
I was actually going to do exactly that.
Do it, Brazil. Lay it down.
If you explore Salvation Pass, it's easiest to do after a cleared instance, then you can come across notebooks that actually give you lore behind each of the trio bosses. And for Berg, you find out that he is allergic to bees, so you can knock the beehives out of the treetops in the trio arena, and you can throw bees on him and make him sick and slow and sluggish, and you can just wreck him pretty much. Zane has been spitting at the dogs and abusing them as they're caged up, and so they're eager to get out and bite his face off. And Norella, perhaps the most interesting one, Sabbatha and Norella collaborated on mixing special volatile flamethrower fuel, so you can actually pick up bottles of fuel and throw it onto Norella, and you can burn her alive with her own fuel mixture.
It is honestly horrifying. When you really consider what happens, this is disturbing. This should be... is there even a rating that can even encapsulate what is happening here? It's absolutely horrible. We're talking some Game of Thrones level stuff here. People getting burned alive and getting eaten alive by dogs. Rabid, presumably, and very savage dogs. Unbelievably horrifying. There we go. Our lore can...
dogs with Grenth and Lycerins.
Oh. And there we have Snow.
What a meme that is.
Snow Crows just dealing with Zane, finishing him off there, and they will then clean up the remaining bandits and get ready for Norella. Whereas QT,
Quantify though has a player defeated.
Oh, that's not gone well.
No, now Norella has come down.
Oh,
and they're doing it with 6.
That's a little bit unfortunate, but they do seem to have very solid tornado control right now, although here come 2 of them. That could be a bit of a problem. They need not to die. Ooh, Fennec manages to evade there, and he's going to go up and grab some more oil, I think. Norella is actually melting really fast. QT dealing with this event extremely well. And I think even with that death, they should be good to go, although I say that and another player goes down for Quantify. They are probably dead. However, I do believe they will be able to get the kill here, even though a lot of them will be dead when that happens. But yeah, there it is. Quantify have defeated the trio, and they now have one boss that left, and that is the one that could potentially completely go wrong, or they will cruise their way to the title and victory. And
yeah, pressure is on Snow Crows to close the gap down a little bit. I think it's probably something like a little bit under 30 seconds advantage for Quantify.
Absolutely, although Snow Crows are also making short work of Norella, so they're certainly not losing any time here. I would say maybe Quantify's kill is a little bit quicker, actually, but it is still very, very solid, and we have those relogs. And this is where composition can really make a difference. What classes are these guilds going to use to defeat Matthias?
I would say probably Necromancers, 10 Necros.
10 Necros, 10 Healing Tempests. Would it be good if they just trolled and went Healing Tempest, went for the 1 hour kill? But right now, I believe we are going to see Conditioned Mesmers instead of Necromancers here. Ooh. They're going for the full YOLO, pure offensive. They're not opting for the safety of those Necromancers, which certainly paid off for no hesitation, but will this alternative strategy work out for Quantify and Snow Crows? I believe there are no Necromancers.
Snow Crows with 3 Chronomancers.
3
in the group right now.
I believe
we'll
one of
see
them
a change
will switch to condition, perhaps.
I wonder if they actually do run 3 though.
Why would they run 3?
That would be pretty interesting.
That would be very interesting.
And Quantify has begun. Matthias.
Yep, here we go. This is where history could well be made. Will they be able to survive this event? We have seen some very unfortunate situations, but can Quantify hold strong?
Phoenix on meteor showers.
No. Oh, he's killing the whole group. Oh no. That was really, really unfortunate there. He was PvEing his own team there. But we're definitely looking at strong DPS here. That Condi Mesmer will actually allow for a far superior alacrity uptime on the entire group because they can take the feedback and allow the Chronomancers to have well of recall. And that is really a big difference. Alacrity really is incredibly strong. Just imagine when it was 66%. Increased speed. And Snowcrows are just getting ready. They are going to be running in very shortly, but Quantify are 20% ahead here, I believe. Around 20% ahead.
All it takes is a bad last phase, and Snowcrows could have this.
Oh yeah. The thing is, it will be so hard to predict when it happens. It can just be in the blink of an eye and everything is over.
Or just one bad reflect that doesn't take enough stacks off.
Yeah, and that's a huge delay while you wait for him to remove the rest.
Both teams running virtually identical comps.
Very, very similar. Plenty of, well, I presume Fresh Air Staff, Tempests, Condi Mesmer, and then obviously the standard array of buffing support classes. Right now it does look very, very solid for Quantify. Not even real threats of even being downed so far, I would say. That's the 50% mark. Is about to happen for QT. I would say Snowcrows around 70, just 80%, I believe. So they are a good chunk behind. If anything, QT maybe even gaining a lead here.
Yes, I would. It would certainly seem so.
They're just really, really
QT
pushing the limits of those rotations, just really maximizing their damage here. And I believe they've been doing a really great job of keeping Matthias in the center, actually, really abusing that pathing to make sure he doesn't really go anywhere. And so, you know, less movement, more damage.
Matthias into the abomination phase for QT. They're on the home stretch right now.
Yeah, however,
this could be it.
It is absolutely so critical that they maintain clarity right now, because this is where the problems can really begin. Those ghosts spawning certainly complicates things, and also more circles, and that big AoE spray can really cause some issues.
Spread, spread, spread.
Next one will be rain.
Will be rain.
God damn, these inside jokes. Oh, Fennec nearly killing his teammate there. Obviously, he's far too good to allow that to happen.
Mela down with the corruption for Snowcrows, but they managed to get him up.
And that's something that really can't really be affording right now. They do not have the DPS to spare to spend reviving people. Or Fennec in a little bit of trouble. It gets corruption at a pretty inconvenient time, although he was able to wash the pain away and recover very, very well there.
Mela just spending too much time in the Salt Discord. Goku down. Oh boy.
Oh
They're taking a lot
dear.
of pressure now. They're chaining downs, and it looks like they missed a reflect.
QT has to
reflect.
Oh dear. Eating a big Hadouken there. Can they get those revives? They absolutely need to. I think they will. Yep, they absolutely do.
Snowcrows missed a reflect there, and that
hurt. That is a lot of lost time there.
QT has to wipe right now, or they win.
Otherwise, QT are going to take this, and they will be crowned 2-0 over Snowcrows, undefeated. I guess it's 3-0 if you count their previous matchup. But I think QT are actually going to be able to take this. This should be the last reflect and they are nearly done here. Just a few more percent, and Quantify will end Matthias and end the tournament. Oh, that's a failed reflect, though. Why would I say that? Oh, no! The misreflect! Oh, but it is back up, so I don't think that is really going to be enough.
There he goes.
And it's going to blow up in just a few seconds now. There it is! Quantify! They are the champions. They are the most toxic guild imaginable.
Finnick with the BM.
Yeah, GG, well played. Laughing, very, very nice BM there by Fennec. Human feel my meta with cat ears as well. So, wow, very, very nice BM. I didn't stop the timer, but that doesn't matter. That was incredibly great clear there. That was
17 minutes.
Yeah, that was very, very, very good clear there by QT, and they are gonna be victorious in the first Elitist raiding party. Snowcrow's quite a good chunk of time behind. They, in fact, it seems in Twitch chat, Kenzo was in fact DDoSed, and Base had to sub in, so they actually DDoSed themselves. And Snowcrows, they're in a lot of trouble right now. They have 2 downs.
Mela is dead.
Oh no!
Mela is full dead.
That is not good. I think they probably will be able to wrangle a kill out of this. But it isn't enough. It's already too late. Quantify will have emerged victorious. Really big congratulations to them. They really showed that hard work, that practice and dedication that we've come to expect from them. Their strategies were so unbelievably crisp and precise. They absolutely demolished this content from the raid team. Self-proclaimed top players. Yeah. Here we go. It is beginning.
That should be it for Snowcrows.
Yep.
They finished it.
They also will finish that as well in just a few moments on the stream. There it is. 20 minutes. So still a very, very nice clear, but not quite enough. And yeah, that is it. I don't know what else to say, guys.
Well,
in fact,
both teams,
yeah,
they played very well.
Shall we try and get Marcel in this call and have a little bit of a winner's interview?
Let's get him. Let's get him in.
Okay, hang on. I think he has to accept my friend request, or maybe he already has.
Accept all of them.
Oh, all of them? Oh, okay.
Perhaps.
All right. Oh, wait, okay, fine. Lewis wants to come as well. Hang on. Let me see if we can get this sorted out. I have to add him as a friend as well. Accept all of our friend requests, QT members. And then we can add you guys. Okay, yeah. And we'll get an interview here for the winners. Let's see, have they accepted yet? On Discord, this is, my friends. Discord, and we have QT interview coming right up.
If you have the names, put them in here so I can add them.
I believe Marcel is just Hater, and Lewis is Lewis, I think. So, yeah, he is. Has he accepted my friend request? He doesn't want to be my friend. Feels really bad, man. QT hates me. Okay, right, we have the ad here. Add 1 member. There we go. And where is... Hello?
Hi. Hello, wie geht's?
Hello, is this Reigns?
I think it might be.
Oh, nice.
Where's Marcel?
I don't know. Being
Oh,
slow.
yeah.
You want to hear something funny, actually? Like, at Trio, at the very end of Trio, Kenzo DC'd, and we had to, like, swap base in for Matthias. And, like, Kenzo comes back, and he's, like, freaking out on TS. He's like, oh, guys, I'm back. What happened and stuff? And we're like, yo, we replaced you. Shut up. Like,
Well...
Oh, no.
Wow.
So we are the most toxic guild now.
Yes,
so,
you are. You are
reputation.
confirmed as the most toxic guild. So the question I have to ask you was easy. Easy or not?
Easy win.
Easy win. There we
Easy
go.
win. I wonder who would have said something like that before the tournament.
No, it's Discord, Marcel. Discord. I added you on Discord. Come on. Don't try and join a call on Skype. That isn't going to do anything.
Good thing this was Guild Wars 2 competition, not Discord.
That'll be a really big problem.
I don't know, but thanks to you guys and stuff for hosting it though. Like it was really a lot of fun. I think it was a really cool idea, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear that. But I mean, do you have any words for us before your glorious leader arrives? You could trash talk him, call him bad, say he was really holding the team down, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, actually, wait. Our secret to success. Minstrel's Mesmer. Definitely played Minstrel's Mesmer.
Wait, what? Wait, wait, is this confirmed?
Yeah, well, not all the time, but at a couple of bosses.
Oh!
So Minstrel's
Can
Mesmer
you?
equals meta, guys.
Are you allowed to disclose which bosses?
Yeah, I guess. Well, VG and Escort.
Wow.
And Escort might sound weird, but like he was up and he had to tank a lot of mobs.
Yeah.
So it was basically just safer doing minstrels. But I don't know, yeah, like minstrels meta. There you go.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Once again, Minstrel
Confirmed by
Chrono.
Most toxic guild.
Yes, it is
Get your
confirmed.
minstrels
I think
problems.
we can add. Yep, here he comes.
What is this?
Slowest connect ever.
Okay.
How does this work?
It's just it's.
I couldn't figure out. I was like in Discord. I was like in Discord. And...
That moment when QT clear wing 2 faster than myself can come on Discord.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the hell was that?
Oh, I didn't even know you
You-
could call private
Nice
Discord.
ghost.
Yeah, that was actually terrifying.
I like someone told me you guys on Skype and like started to download Skype. Right?
Oh.
He started to
Like,
download
yeah, what?
Skype.
Oh, well, I don't have Skype. Like,
Well, you were on Skype with us like
well,
3
it was
weeks
on my laptop though. It isn't on my
Oh.
computer.
Oh. Hmm. Do you have any words? What are your thoughts on the tournament as a whole?
Oh no, it was really good. I think I really liked it.
Yeah. Do you like it more because you won?
Obviously, no, it was really good. It was really fun.
Okay.
Send gold and gems, lol.
Yes, that will.
kidding.
I mean, you
No,
win
no.
you win a lot now. You win, and you get a bunch of gems and a whole bunch of gold. You are literally making me poor. Is that good or bad? I'm gonna have no money.
That's
after
pretty
this.
toxic though, so that's it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
I mean, like the title is just fucking coming through so much. I don't know.
it really is. It really is.
No, it was a really good tournament. I think. I hope we will see stuff like this in the future as well.
Absolutely. I'm
Hopefully
gonna go
support
buy
by ArenaNet.
I'm gonna go buy an internet connection, and then hopefully it won't be so much of a
Just
clown
for this?
fiesta just for
Make
this.
like a-
Yeah. I'm just gonna move right next to the internet, the whole internet, just for this next time, because of course we will be back when there's some more raid wings and maybe a new
should-
format. Who knows?
We should get ArenaNet to host an event like this.
Yeah, I really hope, to be honest, because I think the viewer response was kind of insane to this. Like, especially if you
I didn't
consider
expect that. Yeah.
it was a bit, not randomly announced, but slightly last minute. Like I think there was a really good response.
Yeah. Next time there'll be more notice, my friends. It would just turn into a massive clown fiesta. I was just delayed in a lot of things, getting a lot of stuff done, and unfortunately that did push the announcement back a lot. There are a lot of issues with things. The whole thing was just a bit of a situation.
It was very well planned out, and stuff just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One like last thing though, like good job to all the other teams as well, because like I don't know, like all our matches, there wasn't like any point where like we won like by a landslide or anything. Like they were all pretty close, which I think is always more fun.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Big shout out
Except
to all
digging a
those that
hole.
participated.
Digging a hole lost really badly.
No, we didn't get to fight them, unfortunately.
I don't think they got to fight anyone. I think it
Well,
was.
they fought VG.
Veil Guardian, they got plenty of practice.
Wow.
Rip.
That is pretty brutal. No, there would not be a tournament every week. We will be waiting for probably at
Teapot
least the
would
next
just like
wing.
have to quit the game because he'd be so poor.
Yes. No, I'll just use all the dirty Twitch money to support the stream,
Oh, nice. Feels good.
Yep.
Also, like, big shout out, I guess, to Teapot and everyone who helped him with the tournament.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't too stressful. as well.
No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, I don't know if you were keeping tabs on any of your matches or if you had some other guild members helping you out in that
No, we
regard.
actually didn't do that.
Oh,
We
but
specifically
it
said
was
we won't do that.
We
Like,
don't
fair
wanna do
enough.
this.
It was getting crazy at some points, and I don't know.
Yeah, and we didn't want to know about it until the end.
No.
Actually, I think it's better.
Again, in that case, seeing as you weren't aware of that, how did you feel when you wiped on Escort against Snowcrows for the first time?
To
we
be
weren't
honest,
too worried because Subby, like, I mean, we died kind of soon, you know, like, so it wasn't that bad. Like,
we didn't give up.
talked about it. If he dies, we just GG. So I think we recovered fast.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, like-
definitely a fair statement. You were confident you'd be able to make up the time even if
You're not
Snowcrows hadn't wiped?
losing.
I think, well, like, I watched some of the VOD, like, I think our 7 people on, like, Escort would have actually made it really close. To be honest, like, I think it looked like we were kind of catching up anyway. I'm not sure. We had a kind of sloppy KC, so it could have gone either way. But then also, like, SE had a fast Sarah in the end, but they wiped once too. So, like, I think it would have been hard to call, to be honest, either way.
No, absolutely. I mean, on some of these, it really did come down incredibly close. In fact, your first match against Lucky Noobs, there was around 30 to 40 seconds in it, and that is really insanely
I'm
close,
actually really
right?
surprised LN didn't make it, like, further. Like they really had some good games. Like,
Did it really good.
Like we kind of half expected them to see them in the final as well.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you think the reason they were eliminated by Harmonize was because of the superior player distribution of Harmonize? Were you just surprised that they used less players on Matthias, and then that allowed Harmonize to kind of get a superior kill and take that one?
I always think it's so important to have most people you can get for the last boss of the wing, because I mean it's just the end of the wing, and you want to clear it as safe as possible as well, and having more people will help you with that.
Yeah.
I think it's so important to have 9-10 people at the last spot of the wing always.
Even on Wing 1, where the boss is more manageable than, say, Matthias or Zera?
Especially in Wing 1.
You think especially?
I think low manning... Wing 1, you said, right?
Yeah, Wing 1, yeah.
Yeah, I think low manning Sabetta is actually not that good of an idea. Because if you cut people, you either cut like buffs, like druids or whatever, or you cut DPS. And another thing is, like, on Sabetta, also you have 2 DPS classes going up to cannons, and you will lose out even more than in the end if you low man Sabetta.
Someone just sends me a mail in game. Good job, you won. I just won 100 gold on a bet.
Oh, well,
Easy.
Wow,
there we go.
value.
Easy money.
Good value.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nice.
If only I could have bet all my gold. I could just rig the
Didn't get a single
tournament.
mail.
Damn it.
Rip.
Yeah. But I mean, do you have any final words before we wrap up and post one? Do you have any words for the viewers? Do you have any words for the PvE community as a whole? Just express your thoughts now with regards to how you're feeling. Tell us how you're feeling, guys.
Keep being toxic. Raid community. Do it.
I just want to give again a big shout out to all guilds who participated. Also, actually, to my team I played with. I don't know, they played incredible the entire tournament.
Except Subi.
We had really smooth runs all the tournament long. It was really good.
Love
Also
you, Subi.
to my guild in general, I don't know, best guild ever.
Best guild ever.
Best guild NA.
Ever. Best guild NA.
Best guild NA.
Best
And
guild
yeah, as I
Africa.
said again as well, to TeaPot and everyone else that helped him with the tournament. It was a pleasure to play.
Oh, I'm very glad to hear that, and I think that will actually conclude the first Elitist raiding party. We will return later on, and yeah, congratulations to Quantify. They are our champions. And of course, very well played to all of them. Snowcrows in a very, very narrow second place. And HT, no hesitation, are in third. So very, very commendable by all teams. Absolutely all teams there. Just have some incredibly good performances. And it was all fought tooth and nail to the last there. And yeah. We're not going to do tea time now, guys. That'll be silly, but we've got to give a bunch of shout outs. I want to thank everyone who helped me, but in particular, we're talking about Vasberg. He is the remarkable artist who has assisted me with the design of the stream. It is a little bit of a shame you could not enjoy it to its fullest potential because of the DDoS. You're not supposed to DDoS me, guys. But he did all of it for absolutely nothing, and that makes him an incredibly unbelievably amazing human being. So I would absolutely recommend you guys checking out all of his art. It is absolutely fantastic. But to actually kind of give full accreditation to everyone, I have prepared a credits video, and I'm pretty sure it works. I haven't actually tested it before because I was in a rush to finish it off this morning. So let's hope it works out. I
also have one more thing, Teapot.
Go.
Thanks for the shoutcast.
Was it any good?
What?
Why didn't you say you're going to invite me to shoutcast one match?
Well, yeah, but it didn't work out. Yeah. I didn't have time.
Oh, yeah, I realized that.
Yeah. That's
fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Next time, just don't play, and we're good to go. Okay.
All right, I threw out then.
No, it was too unpredictable. It was too unpredictable. It had to be on the first day, and we didn't have it organized because you may have. I mean, I'm no disrespect here, but you may have lost to Snow Crows, and that would have completely ruined everything with regards to the casting. Okay. In the event that you'd lost to Snow Crows, it wouldn't have worked, man. You'd have been casting your own game. That would be silly.
I can do that as well.
Yeah, you do that as well.
TS.
Yeah, I'll just join TeamSpeak and we're good. Did you flame each other at all, or was it all very friendly?
We had like in the first swing too. We did at Sloth. We had like a little bit tense moment, I guess.
Yeah.
But it wasn't nothing bad. I think definitely actually recorded all matches and we're gonna upload them as well with TeamSpeak.
Ooh.
Yeah.
With commentary.
There's nothing major. We were actually pretty calm and.
I think most of it was just excitement rather than actually flaming each other. So, I mean,
we flame each other enough in daily runs.
Yeah,
so.
like what? I don't know.
All right, here we go.